Glad to have you with us from Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, as we are set for a showdown in the ReliaQuest Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the UCLA Bruins. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Memphis offense has the ball first today. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good.
There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jamison. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Bridges. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bringing the heat. Skips away from pressure. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You see offenses doing this a lot now. When you got a scrambling quarterback, get him outside the pocket. Run a bootleg to the left where he has the option. What can he do? Pick him up, put him down, and go get some yardage, or he can throw it down the field to try to make it even bigger.
From the gun, running back on the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how about about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the UCLA Bruins offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to surprise him with the pass. That's caught. It's Salter. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try it over the left side. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. They'll go to the ground. And some room to work. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Now they'll run it to the right here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's West. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. He wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Handoff from the shotgun. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Salter. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Spins away from the defense. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. He'll keep it himself. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That brings him to within 1. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Last two runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes it on the run. And he's got it inside the 35. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Memphis wants to move quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense set on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's good. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Salter. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here's the pressure. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. The give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the move.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw in that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with him. Try to get his offense some positive yards.
Now they'll run the draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He now has 62 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Bruins! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going for it all. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the ReliaQuest Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the ReliaQuest Bowl.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's good. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He'll take it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Great reaction by this defense immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8-clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Snatch it quickly on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Salter. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's good. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's good. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Makes the grab. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
And a really nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
27, Memphis, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Memphis picking up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. The short hands, it's Bridges. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Memphis will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Going to swing it on second down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Coming out with it, it's sharp. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
That's a first down for the offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Salter. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's good. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruin. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense, and they've had absolutely no answers for him.
Memphis 13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Snap it to the back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it. First and 10 at the 42. Right back to the well. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. Complete in the middle. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Takes the handoff. It's sharp.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA! They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's on target and complete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Bruins. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Touchdown, UCLA! Fitted in the window for the score.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Just needs a crack to get a return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle it down short of the first down. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work.
They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He'll throw on third down. Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. They'll leave it with him. At midfield, he's got room. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give on the option. Finds a little space. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Splits the uprights. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving it.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack